Welcome in, Renegades, and that is going to be our NFT game called Icp Renegades. You can check our collection out over on Intrapot or tonic.io. But what is happening? This crypto is exploding right now globally, the internet computer ICP. But before we get started with that, yeah, boy! We got a $1 super chat to start the day, or a dollar. I think that's a super sticker. Thank you so much for that. That's a good way to start the stream out. I do want to let you guys know to join our open chat group. We're trying to build this group up and get like 1,000 members over there. We're at about over 300 now. So we do a lot of airdrops, crypto prizes, just tipping, lots of activity going on there. Go join. You can tip people too. We're all about a community giving back. And he says booyah to that. So good morning, Amar. You are a champ. Let's go. Thank you again for your tip, man. So we got some huge news. We're going to go over everything that we've talked about this week. Plus, we have some new big news. It just seems like November is the month of news, and there's always 3 things that you look for when deciding whether a crypto is good for the long term. And those 3 things are the news, the ecosystem, and the charts. And we look at each and every single one of those things over here to keep on letting you guys know if this crypto is the one to watch. I always judge crypto on how they perform throughout multiple seasons. It's just like in life, you can't go through your 20s being like a jerk to everybody and expect everybody to love you in your 30s, right? So as long as you're doing everything good the whole time, this is what the internet computer is doing. We're going to go over some big news. I guess Portugal is now the biggest #1 crypto hub in the entire world. Who would have thought? Portugal, right next to Spain, right? Shout out to Aguido. Hopefully he can go check out Portugal and check out the crypto scenery over there and just see what's going on with that. So if everybody is understanding a lot of the stuff, we're going to go over all of the recap in a minute, some of this big news, but I want to show you some new stuff first, let you guys know some good news. Then what is going on in the market right now, though? Bitcoin just hit about 38K, a little bit higher. We saw the internet computer, touch that big resistance right there between like 450 and 470-ish. Normally when it breaks above that, we will test $5, but we are possibly, if we can at least close above 458 this week, we could be in line for a bull flag. And if we just have like a awesome altcoin season, then we could see internet computer go up and touch about $6. I really think $5.50, $6, even if we don't hit that bull flag, is definitely possible going up. But everything's exploding right now. We're going to show you some interesting things, but first let's get into the news because there is some big news, especially with Portugal. And then we're going to recap everything that's been happening because there's just been so much news that has been like game changing lately that we need to talk about. So, but first off, this is another cool thing, and this is in Madrid. They are having another Motoko boot camp. And I guess there was another day at Motoko boot camp wrapped up. They're about to recap. So they started with David Dalbusco working workshop building Web3 with Juno. Now on YouTube for those who missed it. So you could actually go watch this over here. I believe this would be Code and State. Or maybe they have their own channel. Hold on here. Let me see who this is. Yeah, Code and State. That's what I thought. So that would be the Code and State guys. They're the ones who did the ICP community conference in Miami. Maybe we'll see it in Portugal this year. Who knows? But I would really love to see, more people developing on the internet computer. This is globally. Spain, Madrid is real close to Portugal. So I'm sure, you know, the travel to get there is probably pretty chill, pretty easy. So definitely throw a like and a retweet on this. But yeah, you can go watch this over on their YouTube channel, Code and State. I will link this tweet over in the chat. Then you can go find that YouTube channel. Hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving, by the way. It was my birthday, so I got to celebrate my birthday and Thanksgiving on the same day. That was pretty interesting. It happens like every 7 years or so. My birthday hits Thanksgiving. But this is what I was talking about, that we're going to recap a bunch of news, some from Definity right here and some that we haven't heard from Definity right here. They are talking about the CB Labs latest report on ICP. Which is going to do with Portugal. So we'll go over that too. But there's other stuff that I want to talk about, but let's talk about this first. So this week's ICP News Roundup is on its way. Get the full scoop on the Singularity Net partnership. And this is the one we were talking about on, I believe it was Wednesday's video. We talked about this because a subscriber had given us the news that this happened. I actually found it. So we talked about it. And then this Portugal flag, CB Labs latest report on ICP. This is going to be some good news. We'll go over that in a minute. But the ecosystem in ICP.hub's updates, this is what I'm talking about. This crypto is absolutely exploding right now globally. The ecosystem, all the partnerships that they're having, ICP hubs in every different region, them being, we'll go over why they're one of the biggest gateways for Portugal to really thrive in its new role as the #1 crypto hub. And what happened in Istanbul, they've been having multiple events. I believe they had hackathon here. They've just been doing really, really big stuff in Istanbul, meetups, just everything that you can think of to really build, you know, awareness about the internet computer. So they're doing big things. And then I See People Spotlight with Elna Live. This is the AI integration. So it looks like they're doing multiple AI. They have Elna, and then they have the Singularity Net. So both of these are going to bring artificial intelligence into the internet computer. Let's see. Follow them too. But this is great. They're doing big things. So big things in AI, big things there. Before we get into talk about the Portugal, I want to add a couple of things to this. First off, let's add the Alchemy Pay. Let's go to my profile here. This other huge announcement that I just made right here. Huge ICP ACH news, which is Internet Computer Protocol and Alchemy Pay. This is now a new on-ramp for fiat for the internet computer from Alchemy Pay, and now it's available. And I actually showed you how easy this was on a video that I made recently. I believe it was Wednesday as well, that it's super easy. All you got to do is put your email address, get a code from the email address, pick the crypto that you want to buy, either with other crypto or if you want to do fiat, pick the crypto or the US dollar, and then pick the crypto you want to buy, and then put your debit card in, and you will receive your crypto, and then you can send it wherever immediately because you own the crypto, right? It's a great gateway. I'm not sure if they have a hold period, but I think it's probably a pretty instant thing because it's most likely it's not hooked up to your bank account. It's hooked up to a debit card. So it will pull it directly from your debit card instead of waiting like for Coinbase for a bank transaction. Even if you use your card on Coinbase, they make you wait a week. So this is instant pay. This is great. This is big, huge news, you know, going forward. So this, as well as the banking partnership with Taurus, which is going to give institutional investors and corporations access to the internet computer. And now they'll be able to use ACH to directly put their money into the internet computer instantly with no waiting, nothing like that. So that's huge, huge. And we're going to go over some of these other updates right now. Definity's next level decentralization with AI. Okay, ICP is the only chain capable of running AI models as smart contracts today, and much more is coming. Dominic Williams. Again, Definity and Singularity Net strategic partnership. This was huge. We talked about this already. This is AI. This is, again, the only blockchain capable of doing this. You need 10 other blockchains to do what the internet computer does, and then half of them can't even do stuff that it does. So, and we're going to talk about CV Labs uncovering Portugal's thriving blockchain sector. We'll get back to that in a minute because we're going to go over that in more detail. But Dominic Williams highlights Asia's role in blockchain growth. So as we were talking about, this crypto is absolutely exploding across the entire globe. Not only that, we're going to look at the price and see exactly where we could be heading with that too. There is so much to talk about today. So there's attention by a recent piece penned by Dominic Williams about the evolving regulatory landscape in Asia, with a particular focus on Hong Kong and Singapore. The article underscores the convergence of developer expertise and investment enthusiasm, positioning the region as a formidable growth global hub for blockchain innovation. Moreover, the narrative outlines the conflicting signals emanating from the United States regarding the cryptocurrency industry. It highlights the growing dilemma for blockchain developers, who are increasingly inclined to relocate their operations to more welcoming countries in the Asia-Pacific region. So we also talked about the ICP hub, North America. Maybe we didn't talk about that. I feel like we did a while ago. If not, I tweeted about it, but I know we talked about it either on Twitter or here. But this is huge. ICP Hub North America. This is my region of ICP hubs and Crypto Chicks partnership. So they are facilitating the expansion of the ICP developer community. A collaboration has been forged between ICP.Hub North America and Crypto Chicks. This partnership opens diverse avenues for aspiring developers, particularly women. So this is good for women in crypto. They now feature the hub's TypeScript and Rust courses, unveiling a host of opportunities for burgeoning community. Open chat exploring facial recognition. So this is something I didn't know about. I went through this. I must have missed this part though. In a collaborative effort, OpenChat and Mod Club joined forces to address content moderation challenges. An innovative approach involves testing facial recognition technology to verify unique humanity. The objective is to promote elevated discourse on social media by mandating users to demonstrate both their human identity and maintain a single account. This is big because there's a lot of scammers trying to get free stuff out there. While we're talking about open chat, though, get over to the group over here if you have not joined yet. We do just give out like small rewards. We give out tips. I'm going to just give CKBTC to the last person who joined. Who just joined? He who got blocked. Okay, Zhao Andre. So I'm going to send some CKBTC to Zhao. Hold on. Oh, there he is right there. So let's just give this man let's see, 6. We'll give him 10 Satoshis. Welcome. Oh, and this will be sent almost instantly, like as fast as it takes to send a message. That's how fast this goes. So as soon as this message posts, this will be sent, and this man will receive 10 Bitcoin CKBTC Satoshi. That fast, like seconds, super fast. Come join the group. We give airdrops. If you look up here, let's see. Oh, right here. So you just click on this and you win a prize. See, these next 5 people win a prize. We do this all the time. Get over here. Definitely become part of this. So the Gold DAO brings gold into the future. And now Gold DAO, with the Origin Foundation and Yummy collaborating, It is addressing gold's lack of transportability by creating a secure, compliant commodity on the blockchain. The project involves 3 phases: gold NFTs representing physical gold, a fungible token, GLDT, and a gold-backed stablecoin, USDG. That's pretty cool. A gold-backed stablecoin? Dang. That's pretty awesome. So Icp in Istanbul, from captivating Threshold Crypto Day, which extended well beyond the planned duration due to its engrossing content, to our booth at ETH Global Pragma. So these are the big things happening over there. They were able to interact with the Istanbul blockchain community. Pretty interesting. So ICP at India Blockchain Week. That's what's coming next. So some news to come too. All right. So ICB Hub Korea is doing big up, teaming up with Bitcoin Startup Lab, Multi-Chain Mondays. The Fishverse makes a decentralized fishing game on the internet computer. Elevate your developer prowess through the recently launched Internet Computer Rust Smart Contract 101 course by Decade. And then they got the grant updates. DSAS, Carmania, OpenFPL DAO, Zondax, SafeNote, Circus, Decentra. I mean, wow, this article is good. You guys need to get over here to this article and subscribe to this. It has so much good stuff. But let's go back up to Portugal now, because this is what I wanted to talk about a little bit further in depth. So it says, explore the most recent report from CV Labs. So this is amazing. They're talking about the vibrant blockchain ecosystem in Portugal. Well, let's take a look at this article real quick. So Lisbon, Portugal, has recently claimed the spotlight as the most important hub for crypto globally. Okay, well, I said number one. They say most important. Potato. Scopesky potato. Okay. Outshining cities like Zurich, New York, Berlin, and Singapore. And these are huge. This is where Definity's from, Zurich. New York is obviously one of the biggest crypto hubs. Miami is too. Berlin, of course, Germany. And then we got Singapore. So as revealed in the CVVC Portugal Report 2023, Lisbon is becoming established as the nucleus of a thriving blockchain ecosystem. So in this article, our focus is on the rising star in this scene, the Internet Computer Protocol, and its role in shaping Portugal's blockchain landscape. So not only is it one of the most important hubs in the world, or the single most important hub right now, it is also using the Internet Computer to establish its place as the place to be for blockchain. And the Internet Computer is the blockchain to be. That's why they partnered. So I guess there's been a 50% decline in the total amount of global venture funding for blockchain technology in the past 4 years. However, Europe's piece of this pie has grown to 17%, a significant jump from 10% in 2018. Now, it looks like this was made by the Internet Computer. Okay, cool. All right, within the same time cycle, Portugal has raised $295 million in venture deals. This accounts for 0.46% of the total blockchain venture investment in Europe and 0.3% of the global tally. Between Q3 2022 and Q3 2023, Portugal secured $106.3 million in blockchain venture funding. This represents a 221% funding increase over the last 4 quarters. Despite a global slump in crypto venture funding, the average deal size in Portugal witnessed a whopping 543% year-on-year increase. So that's what's up. From blockchain networks to decentralized finance, and from gaming and metaverse applications to crypto exchanges, there's no shortage of Web3 innovation taking root all across Portugal. So these statistics tell the tale of an economy primed to embrace, leverage, and dominate the industrial sector of decentralized technologies. It is against this backdrop that the Internet Computer Protocol emerges as a key player poised to be a driving force behind the growth of Portugal's blockchain economy. So ICP's foundation is built on a mission to reshape the internet itself via a decentralized alternative to traditional legacy IT systems. Cloud 3.0 infrastructure powers the creation and consumption of data-powered experiences via a serverless network, the world computer. Okay. The world computer is faster, cheaper, and more autonomous than Web 2.0 systems. On top of its infinite scalability, ICP is also truly decentralized. This characterization goes beyond the service level implementation of the world computer's network. Unlike other blockchains that stack decentralized application systems on top of legacy IT infrastructures, such as centralized servers like Amazon and let's just say Google Cloud, ICP features full stack decentralization. This is shaping up to be a bold paradigm shift in the general perception of Web3 technology. And actually, Google Cloud's pretty cheap too, though. But yeah, so it has evolved into a global presence, spanning 5 continents and 30 countries. 50 reputable crypto organizations it's collaborated with. I mean, this is just huge. ICP hubs all over the world. Dominic Williams leading the venture. The future of Web3 in Portugal continues to shine bright. Portugal's blockchain industry shows unmistakable signs of growth, and ICP stands at the center, ready to leave a lasting imprint on the nation's technological landscape. The practical usability of ICP's world computer paves the way for exciting new applications of full stack decentralized infrastructure. With the strategic establishment of the ICP.Hub Portugal, a commitment to nurturing a vibrant ICP community in Portugal has been reinforced. This is so huge. All of this, just that's why we had to go over the news again. Just I don't think we've processed it fully. The kind of scope of what's happening here. We're building the foundation. Before you build a house, you have to build a foundation. Now the house is going to be built. The foundation is laid. The house is being built. All right. So let's move on to the next part of our video, the market side. What is happening? We looked at the news, looked at the ecosystem. Now let's look at the charts, the markets. So this is what I like to see. The market is absolutely beautiful today. Everything is up 10%, 9%, 33%, 9%. Even though that one sucks. 5%, 6.4%. Wow, ApeCoin's up. Synthetics, Ethereum Classic, Mana, TRX is up 2%. We got Graph up 8%. Anything else of notable? Python, okay. DYDX. ETH is only up 1.9%. Bitcoin up 1.4%, but it had a nice move. And Internet Computer is basically broke even right now. But let's take a look, not at that ad, at this fear and greed index. So are we trending back downwards? Are people starting to lose interest in the growing market? Well, last month had a big move from the downside to the upside, right? It's been a little over a month since our move from the bottom. But last month we were in the greed 72. We did have a retracement, started to go back down, but we've stayed pretty greedy lately. Pretty greedy. We were on the cusp of moving back into a little bit of neutrality, but it looks like we're sustaining this movement. We were able to reset in the price, reset in the greed, reset in the market sentiment. So now we get to move forward with hopefully another nice move. Bitcoin to 40K. We could definitely see a move to 40K, maybe hit like 40,500 or 41,500 is kind of where I'm looking at for Bitcoin. Let's go look at, 461. Okay, 459. I was like, whoa, we just went back up. We definitely have to close the week above 458 in a good way, but we did go all the way up to 468. If we can kind of stay in this range, we could possibly have a bull flag, but I would say that we could even move up without that. So if we do break out back up to $5 again, we could have a sustainable movement. We still have a nice amount of volume. If we would have double this volume, we would go to $5. Let's just say that. It's down 25%. We're still almost in the top 100. We're 34 here. This is great. We're consistently hitting big volume, but in order to keep this going, we're going to have to see 75 million a day, or we need to see like 100 million in a breakout point. 45. If we would have had like say 75, 80 million right here, we could have pumped up to touch $5 again. Let's go look at when it did. Let's see how much volume it had. Let's see, month. Okay, that says only for 60 mil. 90. Okay, here we go. Like right here, 90 mil. So we saw, and that was at what price though? Hold on. 472. So that was able to, when we went back down to 423, bring us back up to 477. That's why if this volume would have came a bit earlier, because that's selling volume is what it looks like to me. Yeah, that's selling volume. But if we would have purchase volume up here at like 86, it was 496. This is 10 cents off. But if we would have had it right here, like 100 mil in volume, 90, 100 mil, we really could have pushed that $5, got above it and closed. So it's all about volume to resistance level ratios. You got to kind of look at with that. I do want to go look at some of these tokens real quick. People were kind of not, I wouldn't say spamming my post, but I was asking what meme coin I should buy or what tokens I should buy, and it got slammed up. Okay, hold on. I don't think you can see that. All right. So let's go look at some tokens. $1.86 million total value locked. That's went up a lot again too. So maybe I've made a little bit of money on my tokens. Nah, I lost money. I'm glad I only put one into Sneed. They only have 85,000. As soon as that volume goes down, it's time to get out. I don't think I'll be picking up any Sneed. Honestly, I was thinking this one could do really good and it could come back. But what's EXE? We got a new one up 13%. Boom Dow is down. iDoge is up a little bit, 43 cents. Nice. Noise. OGY up 16%. Nice. Yeah, that's one. It's up to a penny. Only $500 locked though. Let's see. Catalyzed tokens up 23%. Wow. Wowzers. Community-oriented economies up 2%. Checks up 12%. Someone told me to look at that one. ICPs. Ooh, CK Sepolia ETH is down 25%. Only $9 locked, though. That's why dog me. Looks like they still have liquidity there. Hot token up 8%. Okay, let's go look at that one. This is someone else told me to buy hot too. I'm thinking about getting in this one. Okay, dang, it would have been a good time to buy down here. This is a nice support level. We're hitting a pretty big resistance level here, but it could break out to the upside. This is kind of the original starting point for it. So I don't know. I might wait. I'll probably wait, see if it goes back down. If not, try to get in as close to this as I can if it doesn't go back down. But yeah, these tokens that you can, like I'm saying, like in one day, EXE 13%. Let's look at this one. What is this? It obviously was launched on the 16th. It did go up significantly from one to, hold on. Yeah, it went up a whole 2 cents, and now it's at 2 cents. Wow, this one might actually be a good one to get in real quick. It might pump again. I don't know though. I don't know. Kind of sketchy. But I'd enter this. I'd probably put 5 ICP in this just to see what happened. 40,000 locked, 8,000 24-hour volume, only been around for a little while. This one's a good buy. Get over here, get you some. Not financial advice, if it's right for you. Get you some. Get you some, boys. All right, they're hitting me with way too many ads now. They know. All right. So this is what you were all waiting for. This 15-minute chart. As you see, look at my chart is so perfect. Good. It's so good. It's good enough. Let's just put it that way. Man, look at that force. I drew this line. Let's just say Monday. This is on the 15-minute chart too. How could I guess this level so perfectly? From 458 to 468 is going to be our bull flag level. That's how. So this is very important that we stick inside this range and we close inside this bull flag range by Sunday. If we can close inside this range by Sunday, you're going to see ICP crypto bubble looking like this. We could really be moving a significant amount if we close in a significant way. We have a nice box area of support here. That's good in this area right here. So this is going to be a pretty significant area of support, especially with Bitcoin going up. Let's look at Bitcoin real quick, because this is craziness. And I do obviously also want to look at the Bitcoin volume before we get over there. Oh my God, 21 billion today. And it's still below all. Okay, this is very important to note that the volume is number 2 for the number 1 crypto by far. That means that people are buying stable coins to continue getting in to Bitcoin and the internet computer. They're buying stable coins to get into crypto right now. And you can see, because this is number 2. And the only one that can beat Bitcoin in daily volume is a stable coin, maybe Ethereum on a good day and a Bitcoin on a bad day. But if we go look at Ethereum real quick, we can see that it's not going to be Ethereum. It's going to be number 3. See, number 3. USDT is number 1. That's because there is so many people entering the market right now. The bull market is getting ready to start. This is how you know. Right before the bull market starts, we see a mass amount, billions. Okay, this is $21 billion. Just think about that for a second. $21 billion is number 2 to stable coins. So that means more than $21 billion is getting ready to go into crypto right now, and just in the last 24 hours. And this has been a trend that we have seen this entire price movement to the upside. We've seen Bitcoin sitting at number 2. And that doesn't mean that Bitcoin isn't doing good. It just means more money is going into a crypto that is pegged to $1 so that they don't lose money, and then they buy the down and they sell the up, right? That's what they do. They get in and then they get out. They put money into other stuff besides Bitcoin. You know, after Bitcoin stops pumping, we get an altcoin rally. Then they throw their money into altcoins. It's a way to transition from Bitcoin to a different cryptocurrency without having to trade directly Bitcoin for another crypto, or put a large amount of money into a crypto without having to use cash or a bank. You know, you put however people put $20 billion into USDT, you know, they do it whatever in advance and get ready. So this money, if they're just putting it in like Coinbase or, you know, like Coinbase Pro or Advanced now, you know, they're putting all that money into it, which is probably one of the very few places you can do that. That's why institutional money is very important for crypto, because a lot of this money is institutional money, and a lot of the money of the USDT is institutional money getting ready to go into crypto at the position that they want to be in. So those are the things you got to look about. Now, if we look at the price of Bitcoin, we're going to see a massive move, and it was just a fake out up to 38K to give us a little bit of hopium real quick. As you see, boom, and it is forming a bit of a head and shoulders pattern. So we could see Bitcoin. I mean, I don't want to say this because I don't want it to happen. Let's see, the neckline would be right about here. Hold on, let me just look. I mean, that it might have already broke it to the downside. Let's see. Maybe I'll just bring this a little bit lower. Okay, there. Yeah, we got it right there. So we do have a head and shoulders pattern. So unfortunately, that could bring Bitcoin back down to 37K. That's not too bad on the 15-minute though. Now, if we go and we look at the weekly, we're looking good. We're looking absolutely beautiful. We're on a steady climb. See that? This did look like a head and shoulders a bit. Yeah, it's hard to judge that. Low 29. Yeah. It could have been a head and shoulders, but we broke to the upside. I am looking for a move. Wow. If you look at this, I called this Bitcoin move exactly right here. Where does that one say? We need to zoom in because I think okay, let's see. The high is 38.5. Let's look where that one goes. How do I do that? How come it's not showing on there? Okay, well, it says 38.9. 38.9, 38.5. See, isn't that 38.9? We'll just say 38.8. I was pretty damn close on that. I don't know what that was. I think that was like a bull flag breakout or something point. I'm not 100% sure what I was calling back then, but I did call that move to 38 something. We're overbought though on the weekly. There's selling pressure. I think that was the point of pushing the price up to 38.5 so that people can start to take some profits and scale this down. But we could be overbought for a while. This happens on the weekly quite often, as you see over here. And that one went damn near to 100. Damn, 94. So as you see another episode of it above, a very, very, wow. So we could really stay above this even on the weekly for a significant amount of time. Or we could not. It kind of depends. Like we're in a rising wedge though on Bitcoin. We have this upward trending resistance line with Bitcoin, as you see, and then we also have this upward trending or support line here, and then this upward trending resistance line. Let's see. Or it could be an ascending broadening wedge. That actually looks, I always forget. I think a descending broadening wedge is bullish. God, why do I always forget that? I wrote it down. Watch, hold on. Ascending broadening wedge. Upside or to the downside. Is it bullish or bearish? Bullish or bearish? Okay, it's a bearish. That's what I was thinking. A bearish reversal pattern. So there's that. Or if we kind of just bring it right here, I mean, well, that's good. We kind of broke that to the upside. That would be a rising wedge breakout to the upside. So that's good news. But there is an ascending broadening wedge, which is a bearish reversal. But we have yet to touch it again. As you see, as it was opening up, now, unless we get up to, I would say, about $42,500, 42.2, but that's a price target I'm looking at all the way back here, 42.5. This is a pretty big area. If we hit up there, there is a possibility, but it might even be higher though. That's the thing. Because if we're bringing it all the way out here, yeah. So I don't think this is actually going to play out. Now that I kind of worked it through, this doesn't look like it looks, because you need oscillation from both sides, right? Which means you need this to come and touch this. It didn't touch it there. It touched it once there, once here, and once there. And we only have the start. That's the starting point, though. I mean, You don't even really have to count that. You could 1, 2, 1, 2. We want to see this with at least 3 oscillations for this to be a confirmed pattern, and then a breakout on either side of this level. So I don't think that's happening with Bitcoin. That's good news. I think that pattern is null and void. Now, there could be some kind of a bull flag. Again, if Bitcoin drops back down, I would even say to 37.5. Let's see. Where'd you close? Yeah, 37.4. So between 30, that's where it closed. Hold on. Closed 37.8. I would just say somewhere right around 37.86. And the 37.426. So if it closes in that $400 range, there could be either an ascending triangle or a bull flag. There could be it's going to be a real tiny bull flag. We'll see though. Now let's look at ICP. Where are we going with ICP? Well, this level is very important. If we do break down from this box area of support right here, we're going to hit about 450 on the smaller time frames and then work our way down 442. And each one, these are all good purchase levels. This is where I'd be purchasing. I'd scale in more on the way down. I'd probably start at like 435, and go down to about 421. And then I'd have one at 407, 402, 395. These are the areas that I'm looking at going all the way down. But we did reset on the 15-minute. Let's look at the hour. We are pretty far down on the hour, but we are below the simple moving average. Now let's take a look at this hour chart. We do have an ascending triangle, a very long drawn out one. What a weird pattern. I don't think I've ever seen an ascending triangle quite like this, but there we go. Big old long one. Big old long ascending triangle. So we really need to break out of this area with some volume. The thing is, we've tested it a couple times in this box area of resistance from 462. I mean, all the way up to 468. There's a box area of resistance on the 1 hour right there. So we failed to break and close above that. If we can close above that, get above, get some volume, we're good to go. But we'll see. This also could already be a breakout or a breakdown of that level if you go like that. So we need to get above at least 457, 458. That's a crucial. This is such a crucial level right now to continue going up, down, sideways, or anything. I'll be in the chat in a minute. You guys have questions or concerns, comments. This is a massive double bottom though on the 4 hour. And you saw it kind of went up here and then we hit. So we could actually continue breaking out of this. We've only tested and closed above it over here a little bit. That's when we went up to 496 right here. So 492. I don't know. All the charts are different. All the charts are different. Telling me different prices. But anyway, so these are big levels that I'm watching on the way down. Again, I already told you those. This is going to be a box area where there's two really close together. That's either going to be a box area of resistance or support. And when they're a little farther apart, I wouldn't count that as a box. You could if you wanted. But yeah, so 420 is going to be a really big level. I'm going to be watching 420 a lot because this is the area if we get below 420, we're probably going to see at least 390, maybe 376. So 420, we need to close the week above that to not keep going downwards. And we need to close above 458 in order to keep going bullish or go sideways, hang out for a couple of weeks. That's also a possibility. But the most likely scenario is we're going to have more volatility. The market is volatile. There's greed in the market. Oh, my God. I'm done with that. Yes, mate. Booyah. Dude, that's so nice, man. Just yeah, and I'll change those symbols too. Like if more people get on there, I'll put more effort. We're gonna try to get our merchandise going, the ICP Renegades merchandise. What's up, Anish? Just sent him a free ICP Renegades NFT. Just forfeit. If you want one, you can send me your ICP address. I don't know if you're on Twitter, but if you're in any of our groups, Open Chat, Telegram. Second wonderful tip. Yeah, man. That's great. So $6.99 a month, just support me monthly. You can get a cool Definity symbol next to your name, but also what it does, it helps with the algorithm. If you're a big supporter of not only me, my channel, the community, ICP, it's going to help get the word out about the internet computer too. Because every time I get these tips, my video does just a little bit better than it would have had not. So because YouTube makes a little bit of money off of that too. So like it helps me, helps YouTube. We all, and it helps you guys support me. You know, these are the things that, you know, I love about YouTube. Why, you know, I've stuck around even through some of the hardest times, man. I'd upload videos and barely even get 100 views, but I stuck with it. I paid my dues, kept going. Now, remember I said it was going to be 30K in 5 years. Now it's 40K in a week. It changed from 30K to 40K. I'm going to get that up to 100K in 5 years, and then maybe 500K in 5 years, but that's the goal. Help me out, subscribe, like, comment, 420, all of that. So I hope you guys are having a good day. Let's recap before we end the episode. I'm going to go have Thanksgiving dinner today with my family. I didn't do it yesterday. It was my birthday, so I was kicking it. But today I'm going to have Thanksgiving dinner. But I just want to go over this news. Again, we had the Taurus partnership, which is institutional and corporate entities that can enter through a banking grade platform called Taurus. We had the Singularity Net integration, which is or partnership, which is going to be AI, the only crypto that can power AI on smart contracts, the internet computer. We also have another Eltna AI partnership that happened before. We had the ACH on ramp where you can use fiat now. They're working on Gold DAO, which is going to have gold NFTs, tokens, NFT tokens that go with that, as well as other stuff too. I can't, so hard to remember it all. But anyway, Portugal is now the #1 most important crypto hub in the world. ICP has is going to be leading that forefront of venture capital funding, technology development, and leading the next generation of people to the internet computer and to hopefully a career in blockchain. That's the goal, is to get as many people to actually work and build. So take care, man. Good to see you again. I hope you had a great holiday. Yeah, so I think that kind of covers it up. The price, we're having a great green market right now. It looks like we're having a bit of an altcoin season. We could see a meme coin season come after that. We'll see. Meme coin seasons have been a little bit sketchy lately. But Bitcoin, I do see, you know, a possible move to 40K, 41K possibly, or a retest back down to 37 with internet computer. I see us either breaking 458 to 468, going up and testing that $5, hopefully landing at 490, grabbing support, or going back to about $4.20. And then if we do break that $4.20 on a weekly close, then we could see a pullback to 390 and 376 for $4, 390, 376. That's where I'm looking at. So yeah, 14 likes. That's because people come, they like, and then they can't stay because it's like an hour long. But if you guys could stay the whole episode, that would help the channel. I know you're probably busy, so maybe you can watch it later. But watch my other videos. My staking video on internet computer is one of the most helpful videos I've ever made. It will show you how to not only stake your ICP, but how to unlock your ICP in the bull market so you make money. You don't want to unlock in the bear market, trust me. All right, guys, that being said, goodbye and good ICP. Bam!